Carlos Nelson with Cascade Sports, and today we're here at St. Teresa's Academy with their volleyball team, and we got some of their varsity members here. Who do we have here?
I'm Madeline Sallee, and I'm a senior.
Tell the audience a little bit about yourself, what position you play, how long you've been playing, and some of the people that help build your character and your physical part of your education.
So I'm a senior right now, but I've been playing since I was in 3rd grade at Visitation, and my mom was my first coach, but my first club coach was Coach Lucas at Casey Power, and I think he was really formative for me because he really gave me an impression of what club volleyball should be like and the dedication that takes. And then more recently, I had Coach Connor back a couple of years ago at Mavs, he was also great, just super focused on like the technical aspect of volleyball and helped me take my game to the next level.
With Cascade Sports being home of the student athlete, how important is your education?
I take my education very important, so I'm actually committed to play volleyball at Washington and Lee University, which is like a top 50 university. So I take my education super importantly. I think academics, especially being at St. Teresa's, an all-girls school and private education, we take our education super seriously. So big importance on the academic side.
How long have you been playing here at St. Teresa's?
I played at St. Teresa's for 4 years. This is my 4th year.
Let's talk about your first year, what your play was like, what the team was like, and go on to right now, your senior year.
The transition from playing in 8th grade to being a freshman and being dual rostered JV and varsity was definitely a big transition, but I would say that the upperclassmen were really welcoming and they set a good precedent for what it would be like to play for such a competitive school like St. Teresa's. So it was really fun coming to STA.
Did you start as a freshman or tell your rise?
No, I would say it was, my freshman year was a hard journey for me. I would say I didn't get a ton of playing time my freshman year. I did play on JV, but not so much on varsity. But that was kind of motivation for me then going into my sophomore year and really earning my spot to play more.
All right. Did you get a chance to start as a sophomore?
I did.
People don't
know.
They know.
Okay.
Audiences know. They want to know everything.
Yeah. So it's actually my sophomore year. Elizabeth and I went up against each other for our position. So it's kind of been this fun thing, like we're such great friends, but then on the volleyball court, we're also fierce competitors. Yep.
All
so
right.
it's honestly, it's really fun and just such a competitive environment here that we have at St. Teresa's.
So let's go into your junior year. What was that like?
So junior year, it was really the same situation of Elizabeth and I going back and forth. Just really having to fight for that spot, but I think that has made both of us better players because we've been able to challenge each other and really bring out the best.
All right. What are you looking to do this year?
This year,
personally.
Yeah, so it's my senior year. I really want to leave a mark on St. Teresa's, so even after I leave and I'm not playing volleyball here anymore, I want like our traditions to carry on. And I also want this to be a successful season for us. I want us to be able to compete at a high level and go far in the postseason this year.
Do you want to shout out to anybody? Shout out to mom, dad, teammates. You shouting out?
Yeah, okay. I'll shout out. I'll shout out my parents. My parents have been so supportive for me, and
I told you my people are nosy. You gotta give them names.
Okay, Sallee and Matt Sallee. They've given me literally every opportunity I've had to get here, so I'm so thankful for them, and I couldn't have done it without them.
All right, last and final question. What advice would you give a young freshman?
Okay, for any freshman coming into high school, I would say you just have to be confident with what you have. Don't try to be anything that you're not, especially when it comes to volleyball. You have to just be confident in the abilities that you have and trust that you know what you're doing, and that will really help you be successful.
Tell them what they need to do as it relates to the academics.
Focus on your academics a lot. A lot of freshmen think that it doesn't really matter that much, but freshman year sets the tone for your entire high school career, and colleges will look at freshman year, so make sure you're setting yourself up for success.
All right. Who do we have here? Let's get busy.
Hi, I'm Libby Scanlon, and I'm a junior at St. Teresa's.
Run it down.
You
know the drill.
Okay, so I've been playing since 3rd grade. My story's very similar to Madeline's. We had the same coach at Casey Power, our first coach.
And what's his name? Give him his props.
His name's Lucas. He's still coaching there. Best coach ever. He was
I like
very
that, best coach ever.
Seriously.
Yeah.
seriously, yeah. He really just taught me what the basics and what I was signing up for and how to be a great player,
That basics
teammate.
was important, wasn't it?
Yes,
All
yes.
right.
And yeah,
So, run down your seasons.
my seasons.
Yeah, from freshman.
Okay, so freshman year, I don't know, what do I say?
All right, this is what you can tell our audience. How nervous was you when you first got on the court?
I was really nervous freshman year, but it really is all about confidence, and it does grow throughout the season. And yeah, confidence is very important. And
You had a different coach when you was a freshman, didn't you?
Yeah.
Than what you have now.
yeah, very different.
How hard is it for you to buy into a new coach's system and the way they do things?
New coaches, it's really hard in the beginning. Seeing their tactics and how they make things work and how things roll is really complicated, but you pick up on it, and it is important because you're going to have different coaches throughout your lifetime in your volleyball career, so it is important to...
Let's talk a little bit about your parents.
Okay.
How important has their relationship with you, the school, and your sport? Do you see the sacrifices they make to make things happen for you?
Yes,
Run that down.
they take a lot of sacrifices, especially for club. They're at all my games, all my tournaments, very supportive, and
Talk about
just
some
great.
Club teams. Did you have played for the same team?
I played for Casey Power for 3 years, and then I've been at Dynasty for the last 4 years, and then this year I'm playing beach volleyball for P413.
So, what are you looking forward for this season?
Just seeing how we grow. We are a young team, and we have a lot of good team. We just need to all connect and
got
seeing
good
how we
chemistry?
grow. Yeah, seeing how we grow, and
Do you consider yourself a leader on the team?
I would hope so. I think.
Yeah. With Cascade Sports being home of the student athlete,
Yeah.
talk about your education.
Student athlete, student first. Education is very important. If you're not doing good in school, you can't play sports. So school first, athlete second.
All right, you shouting out?
My mom, Terry and Carrie Scanlon, great parents. Been there, best supporters. My teammate Madeline Sallee,
All
biggest
right.
competitor and my best friend.
right.
And yeah, just SCA volleyball.
That's what's happening. And for all you chumps out there, Cascade Sports, we go hard at the nets.
This program is brought to you by the City of Fountains Coaches Association.